What was your first alcoholic drink? Before anyone drags me. Okay. Oh gosh, it was the worst thing ever. Hello everybody, Sanibonani Molweni Asheti. How are you in this load shedding era? Wow, a load shedding era. Well, I'm back with another video, and today I'll be doing my first time tag. So it's nothing like incriminating, so to say, if I could use that word. And I'm tagging every other YouTuber that's watching this that hasn't done that tag to do it too. So before we get into the video, if you guys haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and please like this video and comment down below and let me know if you like such videos on this channel. Okay, so let's get into it. I'll try to answer, I'll answer them as honestly as I can. Okay, first thing you did in the morning. The first thing I did in the morning was to check any notifications on my phone. First person you subscribe to on YouTube channel. Funny enough, actually, I used to watch a lot of American YouTube, but then the first person I subscribed to was Yolanda from Yo's channel. She's the first person I subscribed to because her channel used to pop up a lot and I used to find it very interesting. Then eventually I subscribed. First best friend, and do we still talk? Well, my first best friend, her name was Nimbuso, and no, we don't talk, but we were very tight, we were very close. We were very obsessed with each other. Like, I realized with all my friends I'm very obsessed with them, and that's okay. That's how I show love to them and care and stuff. Where was your first sleepover? My first sleepover was at my best friend's house, the one that I actually mentioned before. And yeah, that was great. It was very informal and had to do a lot of begging because after all, you know how black parents are, you can't go to people's houses and stuff. So yeah, I had to do a lot of begging for that and stuff. My first cooking experience, I was 6 years old. Well, you know, the thing is, like with most like black families, you don't really like have nannies all the time or helpers and stuff. So it was that time we didn't really have a helper at that time. And you know, we don't have a helper, they lock the doors and they tell you, Guti, like don't open for strangers and stuff. So it was that situation, you know. I was locked up in the house. I think my brother was there, he was sleeping or something, I don't know. So mom wasn't coming home and it was getting late, and I was like, yo, this woman, you know, she's gonna come back late and she'll be tired, she won't even be able to start cooking and stuff. And I was like, let me just help make some rice, like, you know. So this was me now. I mean, I've seen them doing it before, so I thought, you know when you see things, you're like, this is easy, I can do it. It was that situation, but it wasn't easy. Yeah, so then I took a big pot, like a very, very big pot, and then I think I put in a lot of rice, and like a lot of rice, almost half of the pot. And then I put in water, and then I switched on the stove. Firstly, I struggled with the stove, and then I put it on the stove that wasn't switched on, and then the stove that was switched on was on and getting hot. And then so I was chilling, watching TV, you know, your TV and stuff, and I'm just like, I can smell something. I actually thought it was the rice that was burning. So I go there and then I drain the water, you know, and I'm just like, because I've seen them draining the water, you know, but I'm like, this thing is still hot, you know. And then I eventually moved it to the other stove. Then my mom comes back and she's like, what's that smell? What's going on? And I'm like, I'm cooking for you so that you don't have to start all over again when you're cooking. And she just looks at me like, child, what do you mean? And I was like, yeah, you know. And then she goes and checks it. She was so frustrated, like, why am I even wasting rice? Like, this is rice for almost a whole month that I put in that pot, you know. But I guess that's when I started loving like cooking. And yeah, first piercing, I really don't know. I feel like I was born with my ears pierced because I just grew up and then my ears were pierced. They've been pierced ever since. So I don't know when my first piercing was actually. First roommate. Funny story. My first roommate at home has been my sister. My first roommate in university has been my sister. So I guess she's been my first roommate. When was your first station? I don't know, between grade 8 or grade 9. I don't know, I was a very, what's this word? I wouldn't say reckless, but I was a very adventurous and talkative child in grade 8 and grade 9. So I don't know, between those grades I got detention, and they made us do like, oh gosh, it was the worst thing ever. We had to pick up litter, we had to pick up like leaves during detention for like an hour or two, I don't know, but then the whole Friday I spent it there. And also I think it was a matter of I didn't bring my ID tag or something, then that teacher was just fed up with me, then she just gave me detention. Where did I go to on my first airplane destination? The first airplane destination I had was in 2013, and we went to Cape Town. We went to Stellenbosch for a hockey tour. So that was actually quite fun and very interesting. What was your first alcoholic drink? Well, for me, my first alcoholic drink was, I don't know whether to say first alcoholic drink or the first time I actually tasted the blood of Jesus. I don't know. Okay, but then it was when I was 12 when I tasted wine in church, and every Sunday it's been a party ever since. Hey, it's been a party every Sunday. Do I still talk to my first love? Do I even have a first love? I don't know. I don't have a first love, and I don't usually talk to people from the past. I don't think I've liked the past. I let go and move on. Okay, my first car accident. I don't think I've had a car accident, unless if it has anything to do with like just even like a small bump. But then I used to travel to school when I stayed in Eskarini. I used to travel to school with a bus called English. The bus was like not roadworthy, and so like it had a problem with brakes and stuff, and we were traveling to school at that time, and there was also like the traffic cops, we used to call them Chanela, everyone. So then the bus was trying to stop, but I think it was a bakkie or a van or something, I'm not so sure. The police were stopping the bus, and then the bus couldn't stop, but then it bumped, but then it wasn't going so fast, so yeah. So then it bumped into this car, and I think I bumped my head like really badly at that time. And that wasn't that dramatic, but that was the first time I experienced any collision of cars. First thing you do when you get home. I know I'm not the only one that does this. The first thing I do, oh my goodness, you know the feeling when you take off your bra and it's just like all the stresses and everything that troubles you in the world has just left your body. First thing I do, I take off my bra like it's nobody's business and carry on with whatever it is that I'm doing. First, cell phone. Oh, now I'm gonna reveal my age if I tell you guys this. I think I was 12 or 13. I had the Nokia 1100. If you guys remember that phone, please let me know in the comment section down below, and please don't reveal my age because I know I'm old. I feel old because the phone is like really old, but that was my first phone, and I used to really like it. Had nice games, and I liked the structure. I don't know why, I thought it was a cool structure even though it looked weird, but I liked it. First wedding I attended, actually it was on the 7th of July 2007, so it's 777. It was my cousin's wedding, and it was the first wedding I attended. Literally I cried at that wedding, guys, because I was like, why are they taking my cousin away, you know? Because I was like, oh my gosh, who's gonna iron my clothes for me, who's gonna cook breakfast for me when we go to our grand's house and everything. So I was a bit emotional during that wedding, and I didn't understand what was going on. So I've never liked going to weddings ever since that day because of what happened to my cousin. It wasn't a bad thing obviously, but then I was young. I was 11, I think. I was like young and I didn't understand. I was just like, okay, I thought you were gonna get married and we are gonna go back home together, but now you're going back to this guy's house. Why, you know? First pet. Before anyone drags me, I actually had a dog. I had a dog, her name was Rexy, and she was my first pet, but we never really had a relationship because I was scared of her. I was scared of her. She was too hyper, and I don't know, I was just so scared of her, but I really loved her. And I felt quite emotional when she actually died, because I think we had her for like 6 years. Yeah, we had her for like 6 years, and then she got sick, and then yeah, life happened, eh? First time I got into a fist fight. Okay, I know probably some people watching this like, oh, I don't know. I think the first time I got into a fist fight was with my brother. We used to fight a lot when we were young, and obviously I used to lose, but I mean, I used to put in some fists there and some punches and some slaps and some kicks, but I used to lose, like, yeah. So I think that's that. Other than that, guys, please don't take me with you if you want to fight. If you take me with you, are you on your own? They're gonna kick you, they're gonna slap you, they're gonna punch you on your own. Like, I'm weak, I can't fight. Well, I don't think I can fight. So yeah. And other than that, I just really hate conflict. So I really try not to get myself into such situations that actually cause conflict between me and the other person. Or even if I do get into those situations, I know it's a bad like coping mechanism, but then I just separate myself from that situation until everyone's calm. Then we can move on with our lives, because I don't like that tension and that moment. I don't like it. My first swear word. You? I'm not even a person that swears, eh? Like, I don't know, because we grew up, like my mom, when we grew up, she was like, "Ungalisho, igama ungazibiza mina ngisho." And I've never heard my mom swear, so it's been like a very difficult thing, because every time I'm just like, because she said if we ever say something that she has never said, then it's a swear word. Yo, but my siblings, guys, I'm just like, I feel like I was the only obedient child. But I don't know, I don't think I have a first swear word. I don't have one. I try my best not to swear. I just keep it in my head if that's the case. But it's not a thing that you will hear me like cussing or whatever it is. It's not like I've got a problem with people that do it. I mean, I live around people that do it all the time. And it does make me feel uncomfortable sometimes, but I'm just like, yeah, it's them. I have to accept it and understand. My first embarrassing moment. Woo, okay, I think I was 12. Yeah, I was 12, and it was the second time I had gotten my period actually. Oh my gosh. And I didn't understand like my flow and stuff. And you also had to go on like some outing for LO, I think, yeah. And then the whole day I was just bloating on myself. We've just been introduced to this thing of getting cycles and stuff, you know. And next thing I'm just like bloating on myself. I'm here washing my uniform the whole time. My uniform is dripping red. That was like my first embarrassing moment. But now I'm thinking at it like, that was just stupid. It was just, yeah, it was natural for me to actually experience that. But obviously I was young. My first sexual experience. Well, good people, I am still waiting on the good Lord to bless me with a great husband. Then I can tell you all about it. That's that. So that's it for this week's video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you like it, please give it a massive thumbs up, and don't forget to comment and let me know how you found this video and if you'd like to see more videos like this. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much to the people that have subscribed and for actually watching this video. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time.